Hey guys, VFS here, and we are being overrun by butterflies. So to make the end stone, it is really easy. You just put a bucket of lava into a stone barrel with a piece of glowstone, and bam, glowstone or end stone. Then you take a hammer and you break it down, and you get crushed end stone, and then you run the crushed end through end stone. Goodness, I cannot speak today. You run the crushed end stone through a sieve, and I believe that you're supposed to get the flour, so you have to run it through a string mesh, and that will give you the chorus flour. There you go. And you can plant it, and it will eventually grow. Now you want to break the plant part, not the flower part. So as this grows, it will get the stalks, and when you break the plant, you get a chance of getting the chorus actual fruit. And this has an EMC value, which is why I don't have any in my system. So yeah, you can get the chorus fruit. It's a percent chance, and then you throw the fruit into a furnace, and then you get the popped chorus fruit. So that's how I got those end rods, and it's also how I got the end stone for decorating in here. So that should get you caught up on where I'm at, and I'm gonna spend a little bit of time working on this guy because I believe that we need about half of a mana tablet. Oh, they added a meter so you can more easily tell what it is. Anyway, I believe that we need about half of a mana tablet to open the portal, so it's gonna be a while here. Alright guys, we are back, and this is the Shulker and Enderman container, or enclosure? Container seems a bit rude. But this is where they're gonna live. I did put down an ender tether, right here, this guy. This just prevents the enderman from porting out. Oop, stuck on the chorus fruit. So yeah, this is their, it's actually kind of hard to navigate. This is their enclosure. They've got purple blocks, they've got end stone bricks, they've got chorus fruits growing in there, and then I just used more of this black concrete to kind of simulate the kind of abyss of the end. And then we've got end rods, and those chickens actually do lay banners. I was right about that. So we've got two just black banners, nothing special, just exactly what the chickens laid, hanging there, just to kind of mimic an end city a little bit. So this is where our shulkers and our endermen are going to live, as well as I did put the bees in. So there's the entirety of the setup. It's the exact same thing as it was on the other side. It's just already in place, and it's living inside of that little tower there, just so you get a little bit of variety between the enclosures. So let's go ahead and spawn our little guys in. I've got name tags, Shulker 1 and Shulker 2. So I guess we'll start with the shulkers. Alright, so we need witch water, so we need to put ancient spores on a block of dirt, and then a stone barrel on top. And I've just stolen the bucket that was over there, but this will continuously make more. So here we go. We're going to put one in there, and it's going to get its little spawn timer. I'm going to get this name tag ready. Now, because we're doing this in the pen, I won't have to capture them, I hope. But I don't know how the shulkers are going to spawn, actually. I don't know if they're going to spawn right here and then teleport to a surface, or you know, because I don't want them sitting in the same spot. I would like to have a little variety in the life around the pins when we walk by, but we shall see. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's where is he? Right here? There we go, Shulker 1. He's like stuck to the end tether. Okay, let's do a little bit of shifting around here. Hello, little guy. I guess you're an enderman. Here, let's name him Shulker 2, and we'll go get a different shulker box. That ender tether may be a problem. I don't want them to teleport out of here, obviously, but maybe they can't. Maybe it's a little bit of a redundancy that we don't really need because we have the ineffable glass. Let's see. Here, buddy. Oh, I hate that it stuck him to the back there. I was hoping that would bring him out front. That was really crazy. Okay, well, let's try it with an Enderman. So let's get another bucket of water. Imprisonment tool. Yeah, okay. Let's pick this guy up and move him and see how he interacts with the bees. Oops. Where did he go? He went back here? He just will not move out of that spot. Oh, he's still there. That's really strange. I wonder why he's doing that. Let's try to break that and then pick him up. Oh, why? Man, he's just gonna sit in that one spot. It's just where he wants to be. Okay, so everybody is in there. Now it looks like the shulker boxes are a little bit broken with the ender tether. Wherever I put the ender tether, as soon as the shulker spawns, they get stuck to that spot. I've logged in and out 2 or 3 times and they just won't move off of that spot that they teleport to, which is always right on top of the ender tether. So that's fine. I learned my lesson and I put it here in front. I wish I had put, you know, I might go like take that one out in the back and spawn a different one in and put it somewhere a little bit more interesting, maybe like on the wall or something, somewhere to make it stand out. But there it is. There's the one in front just hanging out on the wall. We've got both Endermen in here. He's stolen a block of mycelium. And they should be pretty happy in their new habitat. And we've got stuff coming in. We've got ender pearls. You can see them flashing when the bees steal from them. And yeah, we've already got 19 shulker shells. So there we go. Our Endermen are happily stealing blocks. And everybody's in their new habitat. You can see the bees flying around as well. So there we go. There's our ender enclosure, our end enclosure. And I'm not sure what we're going to work on next time. I do have to get the border done on this guy. But I think I'm going to go for something like this, something minimalistic. I might do the end rods maybe, something that will stand out because the ineffable glass has a white border around it as well. I don't know. I will, when we come back next time, I will probably have that done and ready to show you. So, yeah, that is this guy done for today. And let's get out of here. Let's go sleep through the night. And we'll finish up Botania as well as I finished up the shrine. I'm not sure if I showed, I don't think I did. I did work on the roof. It's dark oak and cherry wood, and this, I got a hill cherry sapling from the forest there, and it's, while the sapling and the tree is bright pink, the cherry wood is just beautifully kind of honey golden saturation to it, and the roof is dark oak with cherry wood stairs and slabs kind of merged together to give it a kind of like a minimalistic shrine feel. And apparently this is the shrine of the disco ball. That's the sacred glowstone disco ball up there. But yeah, that's I think that works as a roof. It gives it a little bit of contrast. Oh, I also put in the incense sticks that I had talked about in the very beginning. Just some little incense and then a little bit of ash down in a tray to make it look like it has been there for a while. And yeah, I don't really like these end rods. These are just here kind of as a a light block. I don't know what I want to do. This would look better with like little statues of some kind. The bears are too big. It would need to be like a little 1-block statue. I don't know what I'm going to put there. But that's the shrine thus far. Hopefully the spirits are appeased and will no longer blow stuff up because they have a proper roof. Alright, so that's that guy done. Now let's finish off Britannia. We're going to open up the gateway. Let's pick up, if we can throw it in the pool, pick up what's left in there. I haven't actually checked on our drones. Don't walk through your flowers and mess up your... Ooh, we're running out of drones. Okay. Alright, our pool is full, so we are going to get out our... I think these are already set, but just to double check, we're going to get out our wand. And yes, these are set to empty a tablet. So we just click there. Oh! There we go. Oh, it closed instantly. Okay, so we have to manually set... Is that close enough? We have to put a little bit of mana into that pool. So we're going to drain this one a little bit. It's probably good enough. And then this one is set to extract from the tablet. So we're going to throw some mana into that one. It's like a quarter of a pool. Okay, let's see if that works. If that stays on. Alright! We've got ourselves an open portal. I tested the Cocoon of Caprice to make sure that it actually worked, and I got so excited that I got it on my first try that I forgot to film actually creating the item. So let's go ahead and redo that right now. So in order to make this, we need 2 mana weave cloth, pixie dust, and then a fell pumpkin. So let's grab a pumpkin out of our inventory and get the right thing open here. Go ahead and craft that guy up. We need, this is 4 mana infused string, so that's just going to be 8 string dropped into the pool. And then we'll get 8 back. And then we needed pixie dust, I believe, which is ender pearl thrown. We need a mana pearl. And then we just want to throw it into the mana pool and then throw it through the portal. And that will create the pixie dust. Okay. Cocoon of Caprice. So we're gonna craft this guy. Oh right, we didn't make the actual item. So there's those guys. And we craft this. Okay, and then you just set it down. It doesn't need anything else. It doesn't need mana or anything. So and then we're gonna give it emeralds. You need to feed it emeralds specifically to get villagers. So you just right click and it gets a little bone meal particle, and I just kind of clicked until I ran out of like it doesn't let you put any more in, and then you just kind of hang around, starts wiggling like faster and faster. So, oh, there we go. Yep, it's okay. So we got a librarian, so it is not a guaranteed Apiarist. I just got lucky. They do come out as babies, by the way. It's Saul's little guy, I guess. That's super cool. We have an Apiarist, so let's hope he's got trades that we can make use of. Alright, cool. Okay, so he will take an ignoble stock. Cool. Okay, so he will actually take any princess. It just doesn't show up. You can put anything in there. Look at this fishing rod. Mending, Soulbound 3, Lure 3, Unbreaking 3. That seems pretty good. Okay, so now that we are starting to expand our base, I want to get a mega torch because we're not actually using the mob spawner as a spawner. They're just constantly going to live in there. I think we'll be good to throw one down. So let's get our wallet out. Can you really, like, I'm kind of busy right now. Go away. Ah, crap. No. Stay away from my villagers. Stupid zombies. There's a creeper over there. Alright, so we've got $100. Let's go ahead and get this. Oh my goodness. Please. I have no idea where my sword actually is. It's just gone. Oh, there's mobs everywhere. Ugh. Oh, jeez. I just don't want them to go after my villagers. I don't care if they go anywhere else. Let's get some blocks so I can shield my villagers. Is that a creeper? It's a baby zombie. Ah! I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh, I'm just stuck on everything. I have no idea where my sword is. It'd probably come in handy right about now. I need to be able to close that hole off from outside. I just don't want creepers getting in. That's the big thing. There. No, nothing else can get in. Okay. You, sir, are you being a nuisance? Get out of here. All of you, get out of here. Why are you beating on the other one? The door's already open. Leave my doors alone. Goodness. Alright, we're fine. It's just a pincushion. So we're gonna have to make probably a 50. There we go. Okay. Now. Let's get that down. There we go. I will move that somewhere else. I just don't want any more to spawn. There's a lot of creepers out there. Do we have any bows worth shooting? Insight. Power 3. Multi-shot. Let's try that. Nice. Multi-shot. OP. Go away. You too. What just hit me? Spiders. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Dang it. It's fine. Let's go get arrows from... Oh my goodness. From where they're laying. Let's see. Can I make it out before they start swarming? I think they're just gonna try to swarm my villagers again. Let's see if we can make some arrows. Give me arrows, please. Cute. Why is my tree on fire? I think the grass is on fire, actually. Stop clicking the blocks! I can't tell if my, like, forest is burning down or what. There we go. Yeah, that spider. I've never ever been good at FPS, so don't judge my shooting skills. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, these stupid blocks. Things are getting on my nerves. Okay. Now, to take care of these guys, think about it. I've got a couple of arrows. Let's get a couple more made up. Let's just make up a stack. Can I not put that out? Okay. What just... Really? It must have been a skeleton that shot him. Stop that. There's just junk everywhere. There's somebody behind that tree. You leave my villagers alone. How in the world did I hit the tree bough? All my doggies are okay. And everybody's dead. I wonder how long these fires take to put out. Die, creeper. Okay, well that was fun. So now that all of that has been cleaned up, my idea, like I was talking about before, is that I think that the druid would want to live in a cave type environment, or that's at least that's probably where they would navigate towards, especially if like the city collapsed. So over here I'm gonna create a kind of like a rocky hill type terrain, and we are going to move inside of the cave, and that's where all of our that's going to be the final place for our bed, all of our machinery that we want to have on demand and stuff like that. So for this episode, I'm thinking we're going to build the cave area and start setting up our base for proper use, and we're also going to create the alveary. So as you see, I've planted all of my forestry saplings that I currently have, and so we're going to set up the alveary today. We're going to get the last of the tree. There are several more that we could get out of these guys, but it is going to take some time. That the alveary does run fairly slow, but it's a guaranteed thing, so there will be no more, you know, constantly running around trying to check all of the trees. We're just going to collect all of the pollen from the trees that we have down, combine them with saplings that we have, and then we can get all of the trees out of forestry. So this is why I wanted the mega torch, by the way. I didn't want to light this area up because it would seem very unnatural underneath all of these trees for it to just be super bright. At least over here, it's like, this is, you know, where the mausoleum is. It's where the monastery pathways are going to be. It would make sense for it to be lit up, but really not so much out that way. So beech nut. Anyway, so this is why I wanted the mega torch, so that I could have this nice dark forest and it wouldn't be, you know, death. I had to set up a squeezer in order to get honey actually into the carpenter, but we have created our first scented paneling. Our impregnated casing already made. So I'm a little low on beeswax. I'm gonna have to. I've got like a billion combs though. That's really not an issue. Where are you out of power? You definitely should not be. Oh, that's why you're out of power. I think I actually need more. Oh, the big guys. There. You should be working. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to process a bunch of more combs in order to get beeswax, but like I've got just a ridiculous amount of it, so that is not a problem. There are 4 different types of circuit boards, and the only difference between them is that they can each hold 1 extra electron tube. So I have here the top tier, the 4. So you right click your soldering iron and it will open it up, and you want to select which type of thing that you are upgrading. So we want to go with machine upgrades. We're going to throw our circuit board up top, and I've got 4 blazing electron tubes, which is a speed boost for the machines, and then you take it out of the bottom and now it's ready. It is has been socketed and is ready to be inserted into a machine. So these are now going much faster than they were before. Alright, we are almost there. Just 2 more scented panelings to go. We can set this guy up. We are going to need some slabs. Let's use cherry slabs. I really like that wood. And there we go. Cool. Let's get our Alveary set up. So you need 27 blocks total, and then we're going to convert some of these blocks into the specialty blocks that we will need, as well as we need to decide what kind of bees we want. I think I'm going to put my monastic bees in the Alveary because they have that large pollination trait on them. So let's see what this guy is. Despite having all of these trees down, I have not gotten a single new mutated sapling. They've all basically been oaks and silver limes. So bad luck there, but it's fine. We're about to take care of that. There, so we've got 3 Alveary sieves. Alright, so we're gonna want this guy right in the middle of the forest so that they get the best range on their flight. So let's take this guy out. You know what? Let's just take the forest down for a second. I can replant all of these trees. Okay, so this is a 3 by 3 by 3 multi-block. So we're just gonna fill everything in. I wish it would stop spamming though. I realize that you are not complete. It's fine. Calm yourself. And then you put slabs on top. And it will become a... There, we get the little multi-block. It's not bright enough, it's not daytime, and there are no flowers. So we need to make other pieces of the multi-block that are going to make this run. So we need a light sensor, which right here, the lighting. We're gonna need a golden electron tube and glowstone. I need to have a talk with my gold chicken. I need to tend to it. I guess we just have extra of those. Make this guy. Alveary lighting. Okay. So you just pop it in there. It's gonna reform. Now it is still not bright enough. We need more. Okay. Let's do it again then. That's fine. You make 4 electron tubes at a time, so it's not a big deal. Does these need power actually? Yes, they do. Okay, so I may not have needed that second one, but that's okay. Here is what we need. This guy. So we need iron. Okay, so let's pop another piece out here and make the heater. Okay. Now, does that transfer RF? No. Okay, so we're gonna need, unfortunately, what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna run these through the back so that while we're running energy conduits around it, it's not ugly looking in the front. So let's pop this in, and then our regular Alveary blocks can go up front. Those are, no, those are right. Those look like planks for a second. Let's see. Do we have conduits? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do it like this. And then set a point, I guess, up top. Okay. Temperature, we've got a good temperature. And it looks like she's running. Okay. So we've got these guys now way out here so that they can pollinate more of the forest. But more importantly, these sieves, once we put those woven silk meshes in here, they're gonna start catching pollen. So let's go ahead and make a bunch more of those. We already have the one made. Okay, let's throw the remainder in here. So it's gonna work slowly over time, but we are good to go. And she's right in the middle of the forest, so she's just gonna run the whole show back here. Okay, now the only thing to know is that if you take any of the pollen out of the sieve, it will break the silk. So you want to wait until you get 4 pollen in here before you pull any of them out, because this stuff is, you know, even with Gendustry running and all of that, this stuff still takes a long time to produce enough of. There we go, guys. There's the Alveary all set up. The only thing that I think needs to happen, I don't think that I actually ran her through the master template because I wanted the larger territory. So she's actually gonna shut off at night and if it rains. So you know what? We can fix that right now. We can make the little Teru guy from Britannia. This guy. So we need a sunflower, which we can get an oxide daisy. Basically, I'm just gonna have to convert a bunch of flowers because I'm in a taiga and only poppies and dandelions spawn here. So I gotta just run these guys through a manifold to get different flowers. We need a oh, the little catalyst thing underneath here. This guy? Okay. Now we're gonna put him, let's actually put him underneath this one, because if we put him underneath the main one, everything that we drop in there is gonna go through the alchemy process rather than the normal process. There we go. So now we got a sunflower. We can throw these in here and get like a different type. Hey, we got a rose bush. Cool. Can ward away bad weather. Placing it in the world decreases the amount of time that it rains. This will be perfect for making episodes. Right-clicking one with a sunflower or tossing said flower at it will have the sun come back. Attaching a redstone comparator allows for it to detect bad weather. Okay, so we need to throw sunflowers at him and he won't turn it day, but he will at least get rid of the rain. Well, I'm going to replant the forest and I'm gonna get started on the cave. Well, alright. I might have got a little carried away. This is a full-on little hill. We got butterflies all over the place too. I think they needed maybe more area to land in. We're getting a bunch of them in now. But yeah, so this is just packed with all kinds of stuff. You can't even walk in there. It's the only space in there is where the Alveary is sitting. But I went ahead and I demolished the back end of the mausoleum. We're gonna make it look crumbled and torn down, you know, better than it actually is. It's just missing some pieces. And then I made a full-on cave. You know, as you do, you play a skyblock just to recreate the overworld. And so in here, it's pitch black. It's probably not going to show up very well in the video, but it goes, well, you know, all the way to the other side. And so the challenge that I'm going to set for myself is that I don't want to break the exterior of this. I cannot build outside of this little hill, and I'm waiting to see if that... We're in a taiga, but some of these biomes are actually beaches. Like right here, this is actually a beach. I'm waiting to see if that snow will melt, because I would like to make this a little bit of a snow-capped hill, which leads, kind of sweeps down into a conifer type forest. And yeah, so then over here will be the city. So this is where our base is gonna be. It's absolutely massive. So everything except for, the biggest tech builds, which will be in the city, will fit inside of here, no problem. And it's right next to the forest. And I'm thinking about making a little tiny house somewhere down here for Saul and Horseradish to live. Because, I haven't been able to build a house at all. So, maybe we will build a home for Saul and Horseradish. Since we're going to be living in a cave, we're not exactly going to be putting a roof on that, so...